What up, my fell army? How you doing today? It's Chris here. We're back with some more Iron Marines. Obviously, we've beat this game completely on Impossible already, but I wanted to come back and play it on Veteran for you guys with none of the upgrades, or at least kind of earning them along the way. So yeah, we're going to take a bit more of a chill approach towards this one. We're going to try and explain everything in a lot of detail so you guys can get better at the game if you're struggling whatsoever. My Impossible walkthroughs, even though might help you out, might not actually help you understand the game as much as you probably want to. So, for the upgrades, I will be spending all my gears as time goes on, but because I'm probably going to end up not replaying a lot of levels, we're probably not going to earn all that many. So, I'm going to start off by... Oh, crap. I always forget. I keep thinking you have to press OK to grab it, but you have to double-click it instead to actually buy it. One of my favorite upgrades, by the way, is the remote gunners. I'll probably going to just upgrade that thing all the way to the very tippity top as soon as I can. You know, normally it's best to probably just spread your gears or upgrades all the way across to the very end, because the very end upgrades are really good. But if you're myself and you really want to get good at the game very, very quickly, you got to pick very specific upgrades. So we're going to play Distress Call today. Of course, we're playing on Veteran right now. I'm going to be using Kara for now. I might... What's her name? Kara or Tara, dude? I keep messing that up. Pretty sure it's Kara. I'm going to use Kara for now. I'm probably going to switch to Paragon, honestly, because he's just my favorite hero, and I know he's going to be really, really good. And I know I have all of my level 1 heroes right now, so I got to level them up somehow. So here we go, Kara. The cool thing about Kara, by the way, is just that she has such a ridiculous freaking range. She does a pretty decent amount of attack damage as well, but she usually gets to stay at like a reasonably safe range, as long as you move her in slow amounts. Keep her at a reasonably... far range and keep her safe. Also, there is actually a
Point and shoot.
what the heck is that thing called? An achievement to pop enough jellyfish. So if you want to, feel free, man. Pop a bunch of jellyfish. So I'm gonna save my ability. I don't feel like I'm gonna need it against these few wormer guys. It looks like she does actually do minor group damage as well. That's something I didn't even really notice all that much when I was playing with her the first on my first run through. So hopefully we heal up just a little bit before I actually go in here. Don't forget, we are playing on Veteran with a very, very low level hero right here, so we got to make sure we do a decent job in actually killing these guys effectively. So I'm going to use my first upgrade on the right here. You can tell it's just like, oh my god, dude, this thing isn't even powerful at all. You're sucking it up for me. But I'm going to try and save my ability here until the very last second, until I actually need it. There we go. Enemies are popping out right now. We're going to use our ability really quick. Hopefully we take this thing down. Bam, shazam. Come on, pop that thing. Pop that little bubble. Pop that bubble. Do it. Oh my god. Oh, it's going to... Is it seriously healing? Are you kidding me? How ridiculous is that? There's not even much I can do about that, though. It's just sort of there and doing things. Anyways, the good news is she can actually kill this thing pretty quick. Now, this thing's got a lot lower health than most of these other bases you're going to see. I'm not sure if they're varied throughout the entire game. It's sort of difficult to tell. But what I can tell you is this one's a lot lower health than a lot of other ones. Alright, so we're going to take over this really quick, and we're finally going to get some units up in here. Of course, we finally got our second unit up in here, which is snipers. So we're, of course, going to mix them up a little bit. I only have one command point for now, so I have to use these guys pretty reasonably well. I'm going to kind of keep them together right here, and we kind of just have to do our best. Whenever... You know what? Let's just use our upgrades already. Cartel! Go! Oh, yeah, dude, we're going to annihilate these guys. There's not even that many. Rangers are actually pretty reasonably tanky, though, guys. Let them tank your stuff up as long as you're keeping one of your Rangers alive or one unit in any squad alive. You can always put them back in the back, and they'll regenerate all the way to 3. So it's all about keeping, you know, the entire squad alive, not actually keeping one unit alive. Let them die. It doesn't even matter. Well, that's not completely true. It's obviously nice to have extra units, but one other thing is there is a command point up here, so it's not necessary when you have bonus command points and stuff like that, but when you have just a few, it's obviously nice to get this bad boy. So we took down both of the spawners, and that's going to allow us to push up in here and hopefully not have too many enemies pop out. So there's actually going to be another command point in here, which we can get even more units coming in. So we're going to pop another set of... You know what? Let's wait until we take this thing over. Let's use our ability in just a second here. Yeah, let's send one more ranger. Some more, one more ranger set up in here, and then I'll wait until I take over this base before I build my other ranger set. Look at this, man. We got fell people all over the place, dude. Luckily, my rangers are even faster than those guys. So that's kind of hilarious. Alright, so we're going to take this thing over nice and quick. Our rangers are still just running away. I don't really care. Just let them take it over. And once we take this over, we're going to build one more set of rangers. You can build snipers, but honestly, they're not really good for when you're moving around. They're good for defensive plays. So usually if you have to defend a refinery or something like that with a lot of space, that's when snipers tend to be a little bit better. But, you know, like I said, you can use them if you want to. I mean, we can build just 3 sets of snipers and see how they do. Just 3 snipers right here. Check this out, guys. It's going to be fun to watch. Just annihilating every single guy that even gets close to us. Also, we've got a drop gunner, so this thing is fun. What this is going to do, I call it the drop ship, actually. What you want to do is you just want to drop it. I think it does damage on, yeah, it does do damage against enemies, even at the lowest level upgrade, so you want to drop it on big groups of enemies, usually. And then if you have the mobile drop gunner, or the drop ship, then you can actually walk him sort of away. And he can still do damage, sort of tank some health, and do damage as you run away and still kind of be alive. Anyways, this is obviously only level 2. It's not going to be a super duper difficult one, but hopefully this is helping you guys out in understanding the game. Snipers, by the way, very, very long range. Not even joking about that. They have extreme range. Basically, if you can see it on the screen, the sniper can probably see it. They have no armor, but they do have really, really high damage. So when you're moving around big groups of units, you don't really want to have snipers. You want to keep them sort of in the back. They're the high damaged characters that you want to keep safe. The cool thing about this game is that they allow you to swap units at any point in the game. You don't have to decide which ones you want when you build them. This is a very unique feature to Iron Marines. I don't think I've ever seen any other game do something similar to this. And I honestly thought at first, I was like, this is weird. It's kind of goofy. But then I realized how important this is in kind of surviving and doing a good job on a lot of these later game levels. So there we go. We're going to take him down. I didn't even see what the last thing was, man. But we got no new enemies. It doesn't even matter. I was probably about the drop gun. Drop guns obviously are really, really important. Make sure you build those guys as much as you possibly can. Mobile drop gun, again, is just freaking amazing. Get that thing upgraded and you're going to be happy. So we get a little bit of gears in here. I'm going to go spend them really quick. Unless I can't afford the drop gun yet. Maybe I'll wait it out. We'll see. Let's check this out. What do we got? So I am going to switch to Paragon. You know, I'll get her up a little bit, but I'm going to switch to Paragon over here. I just know that he's going to be a better hero for me. I feel sort of lame using Paragon, but I just know that if I'm playing on Veteran, I want to make sure that I'm using the best hero and not just using it for fun levels. So, here we go. Remote guns. Bam. So we're going to increase their attack damage by 30% already, and then we can do it even another 30%. Bam. And then I think the last upgrade, I think that's what makes it mobile. But I could be wrong. It could be a different upgrade. I'm not a complete pro, guys. I know. I'm pretty good at the game, but it doesn't mean anything. This is actually a really key upgrade, by the way. Begin each mission with an additional command point. You might not think that that's all that important. And it's one of the very last upgrades in the game. But that's why I like to go through the tech tree and just get one upgrade in every single one. You know, you can just get one all the way up to here, get one all the way across, and then eventually you can get this guy without spending all that many credits. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you press that like button for me. I'd appreciate that a whole bunch. And have a super duper delicious day.